Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my homework with you. Third grade math homework. So first let's get my pencil. I got my pencil now. So let's write our name. Okay, so the first problem says, in 1 through 4, use geometric term to describe each figure. So number 1 shows a picture of a point right over here. The point is going to be right here. So in the example, you can see here, it says point, line, segment, and ray. So for number 1, I'm going to write point. So number 2, it shows a picture of a line and 2 dots. An ending dot and a start dot. So let's look for our resources. So we have, it looks like this one has Ray has an arrow. Ray has an arrow and a dot and an ending point. The line segment has 2 dots, and starting one and an ending dot. I'm going to think it's line segment for now. Line here has 2 arrows. That means you can go in so far. And point is just a dot. So I'm going to write line segment. So number 3. It shows a picture of a dot, a ending point, and a point that keeps going on and on. So let's use our resources. We have Ray. I think it's Ray. So let's keep the Ray for now. Line segment. Can't be it. It doesn't have an arrow with it. Line has 2 arrows. You just have an ending point. And point doesn't even have the line or arrow. So I think it is a ray. Number 4 has a picture of 2 arrows and a line. So let's use our resources again. We have ray, which has an ending point and a starting point. We can't have that because it doesn't have 2 arrows. Line segment, 2 dots, an ending point and a starting point. A line that has a on and on to both sides, and a point that has just without, it has no starting or ending point or on and on, or line. It just has a point. So I think it is a line because it says a line here and it shows a line here, so I think it's a line. So in 5 through 8, use geometric term to describe the part of each figure drawn in black. So it says 5 through 8, use a geometric term to describe the part of each figure drawn in black. To describe the part So I think for number 5, it shows a picture of a T. And I know you can't see this that well, but the line on top of the T is back. So it says use a term to describe each part of the figure drawn in black. So I don't quite get this. So let's try not to get stuck in the mud, my teacher says. Let's just leave that there and go back to it. So number 9, describe a point. What would you use to for a model of a point? So number 9, it says it right over here. So I think I'm just gonna draw a point. And describe a line. What would you use for a model of a line? And underneath the point, I'm gonna write a point. Describe a line. What would you need? For number 10, it says describe a line. What would you use to use for a model of a line? We can use. You can use a line, 2 arrows, and 1 straight line. So 2 arrows, 1 straight line. So for number 11, it says describe a line segment. What would you use for a model of a line? If you want to read it yourself, if I have that speech, you can read it right over here. This is just to help your child if they need help with homework, or to help you if you're a kid and while you're watching this. Describe a line segment. We would need a starting point and an ending point. Starting point and a line and a ending point. Now time for me to goof off here for a little. So let's take a little break and let's do the 6-7 goof off game with me. So everybody, once I say 6-7, once I show you or say 6-7, I'm gonna count to 3. When I say 1, 2, when I say 3, you guys are all gonna scream 6-7 and do the hand motion too. Okay? So let's just do this. So this page says 6-7. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 6-7. Okay, our break is over. Now time to go over the parts that we didn't understand. So it says in 5 through 8, use a geometric term to describe the part of each figure drawn in black. So what I'm gonna do, which you guys don't have to copy, is I will draw. I'm gonna draw I'm gonna draw a line. I'm gonna write a line, I'm going to write a point, line, or point. So this first one has a picture of a T. Here's for you to see it. T. So I'm going to write a line. Next. See this one right here for number 6? I'm going to write a point. And for this one, I'm going to write a line. And for this one, I'm going to write, for the hexagon one, I'm going to write a line. Okay guys, I know there's more pages to this piece of homework. There's 2 more pages, but you guys are gonna see this again. You're gonna see me doing homework again, and with you guys. So in this next episode, we're gonna have different parts of this in this video. So this is the part 1. So we finished with page 1. So next video, which I'm going to be hoping to post in a little while, is going to be the second page. I'm going to give you a review of what it looks like. This is what the page looks like, and guys, I'll see you in the next video. And for parents, this will help your kids a lot with their homework. So if your kids are sometimes struggling with homework, you should ask them to watch this video. See you guys in the next part of this video. Bye.